I'm your friendly neighborhood comic book movie reviewer. At least that's what I am today. For you see, here on Unknown Comic Stories, we tend to give reviews of comic book media, specifically within the DC and Marvel universe. We plan to do a bunch more reviews, and if you're interested in my reviews, there's of course a playlist on this channel, but there's also a link in the description that has a Google Sheet form that will have all of my reviews for each of the different movies and shows that I watch and then review on here. And that way you can see my out of 10 review without being spoiled by the rest of what the video has to offer. Of course, if you've already seen the show and you are okay with spoilers, since you know all the spoilers, then of course continue watching. Be sure to subscribe because we also have a lot of other fun things where we talk about unknown characters, unknown comic book companies, what some of the companies do that is more unknown, and different things like that. So, without any further ado, why am I your friendly neighborhood reviewer today? Well, because we're talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, indeed, the new movie for the Spider-Man universe is out, and I give it a 10 out of 10. That is my review without spoilers. I will also mention that if you go see the movie after watching this intro, please, please, please just watch the movie. Do not stay for the end credit scene. It is not worth it. If you want to see the end credit scene, I recommend just looking it up online. It is not worth it to stay at the movie theater. It is not worth it to stay at the movie theater and watch that end credit scene because it's kind of worthless. But either way, how this video will be split up is intro, which is what you're watching right now. The next bit will be things that I didn't like, then things that I really did like, and then finally we will talk about how this connects to the future of the MCU. So, what did I not like about this movie? Well, I think that there is certain things to be said about how a couple of the jokes didn't really land. I think that was like the main thing. It was like, I remember when I first watched the like small potatoes joke that was made, it didn't really land. I didn't like it that much. The second time it was made, I think it landed more of a punch, but the first time I didn't really like it. And then of course there's the end credit scene. It doesn't do anything. It gives us absolutely nothing into, oh, he's gonna be in space. Whoop-de-doo. Like, okay, I guess? I don't know. It felt dumb. That's what it felt. It felt dumb. It felt detached from the rest of the movie, like every other part of the movie was made by Tom Holland and Zendaya and the directors and everything like that. And that part was made by Kevin Feige and the people who run Marvel. Which, you know, I have a lot to say about them, because they've been doing some weird things currently running Marvel. But we'll get to that later. Next, because I don't really have any other things to gripe about, let's get into what I really did like. So the things that I really did like is the comic, like one of my favorite parts is the comic book references. So a lot of people probably don't know, but a lot of the villains are referenced to like comic book villains, and a lot of the specific shots that we get in that movie reference to shots from comic book covers. You have Spider-Man catching the guy who's wearing green. That's like original Spider-Man comic book. You got like, you know, Scorpion like hitting Spider-Man across the face with the tail. You got Tombstone holding Spider-Man over the ledge. All those different fun little things that really, like, make this movie feel like it's pulling from the comics. You also have, like, Punisher holding Spider-Man and bringing him into the hospital. It's, like, one of my favorite scenes. Connecting to that, there's a lot of, like, good emotional scenes. All of the actors and actresses have really good ways of, like, making scenes emotional and impactful. You have these people who feel really connected to their characters. Obviously, Tom has been doing Spider-Man for years now, and I really think that he is the best one that we've had compared to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. I think both of them did a good job for their time, but I do feel like Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. You can come at me for that one. I don't care, because in my opinion, that's what it is. He's just really good, and I think this movie shows that he is the best Spider-Man of the three. I think that he's down to earth and real. I mean, like, literally, like, if I had web coming out of my hands, I definitely think I would react like that. Like, ugh, what the heck? That's weird, you know? And so, it's just definitely a thing of, like, all of this movie was made well. It was really, really made well, and that's why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I don't give 10 out of 10s lightly. I think that people know that about me. I think, like, you may not know that about me, mainly because of the fact that, like, if you look currently at how my reviews are, a lot of them are pretty high, but that's because we haven't really hit a bad thing that I reviewed. Now, I will say, there are some certain things that I haven't, like, put into reviews on there that definitely are, you know, bad. For example, I would say Ironheart. Like, I made a short once about that TV show. That would have been a pretty bad review on there if I made a full video on it. Same goes for the new Punisher thing that was made, because that has utterly no connection to the new Spider-Man movie. I think Punisher is done much better in the new Spider-Man movie than he has done in that short film. It honestly felt like they made that to just make money, and I know that they do that with a lot of things, but that one really just felt like a money grab, because it made nothing. It was nothing. There was no story, it was a lot of just yelling. It didn't feel like it connected to anything. So, like, when I say that I give 10 out of 10s lightly, I do, it's just that not a lot of people have seen that, because currently there's nothing in that review list that's below, like, probably a 7. I don't think there's anything below a 7 as far as I remember. Either way, with all that out of the way, with all the things that I really, like, enjoyed and, like, loved, another thing I'll mention is I loved the handshake. That was really good. I'm really happy that Ned was able to remember, whereas what happened with MJ couldn't break the spell was because, well, Jean was controlling her during the kiss, and she doesn't love him. What it does mean is that we now have a younger Jean Grey, we have a 616 Jean Grey, we have a 616 Cyclops that has been confirmed, and an Emma Frost as well, and possibly a Rogue that was seen on the bus. So we have a bunch of different people that have been confirmed. They are much younger than the current people who are playing X-Men in the new Doomsday, when that comes out near the end of the year. So the kind of big consensus right now is that once Doomsday's over, they're going to reboot the MCU so that the, like, X-Men are younger, so that everything is, like, basically new. With, like, this, like, Secret Wars thing, they're gonna reboot everything, and that's the plan. Here's my opinion. I am okay with the reboot. I am. But it's shaky. I don't think Doomsday is going to do well. I think people will watch it. I think people will see it. I don't think people will like it. Because it's just Endgame and Infinity War. And people really liked that, but like, do we want that again, people? I don't. I want something different. I don't want to see Thor's hammer be stopped every time and that be a big thing. That's not a big thing anymore. It's happened so much, and I just don't think it's a big thing. So that's kind of where I'm at with this, is that I just don't foresee this movie being what I feel like it could be. I need a better trailer in order to like have a better look at it right now. My favorite video that like analyzed the trailer was by NerdSync. It's just a short, and he simply says, I want to know why Doom in the Marvel Universe movies are scary. Like, I want to know why he's scary, not be told by Thor why he's scary, because that's cliche, you know? And I hope that you guys stay on this channel, like, subscribe, do all the things that really help out the channel and make it continue to grow. YouTube is currently making new threshold requirements that are gonna make it a lot harder for smaller content creators to be able to monetize their videos, which sucks. So anything you can do to help is tremendous. Subscribing helps tremendously, watching the video helps tremendously all the way to the end, and liking helps tremendously, because then I can actually, you know, make more money off of something that I do basically as a hobby right now. So with that all out of the way, I hope to see you same comic time, same comic channel